All right, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Minetest gameplay of sorts. Yup. And today, we're going to look at some additions to my little kingdom here. Yeah, but first, the weather in Chicago is 79 and absolutely gorgeous out. However, we had a whole week of nothing but storms, real bad storms, real close lightning strikes and such. Ooh, you can see it. And my internet has been a little iffy, to say the least. So you'll know because all of a sudden you'll see everything just lag out and then the game will time out. So I did some additions over here, changed the face of the castle side, which we'll look at. Put new stairs in. Stairs look good. Playing around, starting to do some landscaping, but we come down here. We got this real cool house. I have no idea what I'm going to put in it or what it's going to be, but it looks cool. Yeah. We'll go check out the backside real quickly. There's a little place for a marketplace in here. We have little stairs going down to the bottom. And this is what it looks like from the back. So we had this already existing tower and little mini mountain part, which I wanted to keep, because why not? So there's a first floor or basement, depending on what side of the building you're on, which works pretty well. Come in here, got a fireplace going. I don't know how I'm going to subdivide this up. So that works. I think I could do like maybe 2 or 3 separate units. Like, I don't know what they considered them back in those days. But it can be subdivided out, little houses down here or workshops or whatever. Come back up. And because it would be really, really strange to have 2 taverns right across from each other. So this area here is open. I can close it in at any time, but it was kind of like it's going to be a little marketplace where you could do stuff in here and then sell your wares. Very nice. And the inside, nothing special. I have not furnished it yet, but there is a fireplace on each floor, and there is an attic space, which I have to add some more cross beams and make this look really good on the areas that are going to be visible. So I could do anything in here, like a loft, to add lofts or stairs to make an actual usable space. There are going to be no stairs going from the bottom floor. That is going to be totally separate. Almost like it's 2 different buildings. So that works. Oh, well, up here, the second floor, there will be stairs from the first floor. We're on the second floor. There we go. There we go. So there will be a stairway somewhere here. That's an idea. I could block this off and use this center area as a staircase going up. That might work. So that's that. We come over here. Nice little flower boxes. And now is where I like that. I like the atmosphere that gives. So that's nice. Over here, started putting some beginning preliminary landscaping in to make this area look really nice. There's going to be massive gardens over here, the Royal Gardens. And it turns out that these poplar trees, these are the small ones from more trees. They just did not want to grow. It took like in actual time, it took like 2 days for them to grow from a sapling. But this there's going to be a path that comes out here, a stone path that follows us all the way around, and it overlooks the garden. So yeah. Other changes before we start on the one tower. Changed the stairs are all marble. I cleaned up this area, which cleaned up really nicely. Not sure what I'm going to do with this area, but there has to be a way to get to the upper area, because that is going to be like a grand area. So I have to clean this up. I have to put supports on the roof and such. That area up there, that walkway, leads out to the outer guard tower and bridge. So I got to figure out, most likely what I'm going to do is, we can't have that way up in the air. So there's going to be stairs in the background that lower that to the main level. These stairs go up to a hall that goes to the personal side of the kingdom, and this goes to where we just were. The front side, or the what direction am I facing? According to this, I'm facing east. The east side of the kingdom. You know, I just realized something. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. That makes sense. It's correct. I messed myself up there. We have this staircase going up to, this is the business side of the castle. So as we come out here on the first or the second floor, got this little atrium, whatever, with these cool lights and chains overlooking the area. And it goes up one more level. And there still has to be one more staircase that goes up to get to the very top level. So, oh, that looked weird. So we have that. That is really cool looking. I want to bring in some more stuff to have better contrast. Everything is starting to like be overpowered with the gray. So I have to do something of that nature. And what I'm going to do about these ceilings. Because doing this will give me the double ceiling. I can have different floor material on one side and different material on the other. But that, and there's all sorts of secret little areas that could be used. All that sand fell. So the building within a hill or mountain really just gives you the ability to do whatever you want. And we come out here and we're back to where we started. So I finished the walls going up the walkway. Still don't know what I'm going to do with this area down here. But I want to try doing some kind of design on the tower here. And I'm gonna make a cool design using stone block and other materials in here. But you can see how it's built out of the hill. This side is going to be a little more challenging. So let us go see what we can do here. I don't want to build these too high because then they'll look unproportional. Real quickly though, there's been a couple comments as you overlook the area. Wow, look at that. Yeah. So, Ultra Gaming. Have you ever try mining by pickaxe? Yeah, I guess. Let's see here. Ooh, that's shiny. There we go. Now I got a pickaxe. I can mine with it. I play creative. If you want to be bored to death, I'll do a video in complete survival mode. I don't find gathering materials to be fun. Plus, you can't fly. So you have to build scaffolding everywhere. You have to keep loads of dirt on you, loads of trees and stuff like that. Some people, they love survival. Minecraft, Minetest, whatever game that you're playing. Yeah, not to me. I like using the game for something different. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody can use the game for what they want. That's what makes the game so great. I'm going to butcher this name. Savanj Sam. If you could, can you make a tutorial on advanced train interlocking ARS system? Ooh. I saw Nathan over at Minetest Videos did a video on advanced trains. And I was so hoping that he was going to cover the Lua and the programmable tracks because, to be honest, I didn't want to cover it because it looks like a pain. But I'm going to have to look into that. It might be, it'll be soon. I will attempt to do a video on some of the more advanced features where you can get, basically what the trains can do is, not only can they drop and pick up stuff, but like I showed in my one video, the quarry building where I had the train set up where you drove the boxcar over the one specialized track. And what it ended up doing was it would pick up or drop off whatever was in the car. And that is so cool. But yeah, I will look into that. What am I doing? Stone brick. So I'm going to try here while I read some more questions. Oh, wait, I didn't use the pick. There we go. I do like it does look more realistic when you do so with said brick, but I just don't care. It doesn't matter. However anybody wants to play the game. So every once in a while I do use the tools as they were meant to be. I don't know what I'm going to do about this back area here. I don't want to make this video run, way much longer than it needs to be. Because like I said, I'm a slow builder. I do a lot of different ideas all in one. For whatever reason, I got to look into the stairs IO because you can see how I can place a stair perfectly. But if I do this, it always places the stair in the wrong direction. So, and it's only on certain ones. I have noticed that in some of the default materials, they do. Oh, we're getting ready to crash. Oh, you saw that lag in there. That is because that's not the game, and it's not my server, which my server is humming along very nicely. The Michael had wrote that was a great segue, and I didn't even plan that. Michael had wrote, if I'm going to break stuff, might as well go to 1804. Yeah, I'm probably it'll get 10 years of support. I don't know if that support is free support, meaning I thought that 10-year support was going to be offered commercially. So I don't know. I will have to look into that. But needless to say, even though I'm comfortable with administering my Linux server or other server, you could see the lag. We're going to crash. If we crash, we'll just come back. No biggie. I'm not going to fret about the crash. So I'm not, I don't, there's a lot of tech people out there that they, part of Linux and IT and everything else is, you know, what they can do with their servers. Oh, I need that. Doesn't matter. And while I do, I got to do something about that. Those are going to be slabs because stairs won't look good, but there is another block that will look good because this tower is big. So now I need I'm going to try something that I saw on another one. Stone brick. Yeah, I want to use stone brick to come out. That won't look good. I know what I want to do. And I don't want to... Wait, is that cobble? That's cobblestone. You know what? That might be a change for the good. Where's my cobblestone slab? There it is. And the reason why is that it gives a little bit of... And this is another one I have to use. The cobblestone does not, or the slabs, unless you're placing them on something, does not play nice. I think that's what they did here. So what this is going to do is this is going to create a lip around this. Now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the easy way. Oh, that's why. No. I'm facing at stone brick. I will have to fix that. It appears that I used two different materials. Oh, well. And what did I use here? Stone brick. Yeah. George asked the red and white bricks over in the modern world that I use for the Italian villa. Those are actually the default bricks from the Polyguyana texture pack. So, and there is everybody, well, for the people that don't know, how I make the texture pack is I take different elements from different texture packs and use them to create one very cool texture pack. That looks cool, but it's going to need a lot more detail. So what we have here, the first, but you know what? So now this is going to, we need to do some calculations here. And the reason why is I'm going to be putting, let's get my famous yellow wool trick here. Not my trick, it's everybody's trick. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to, now 1, 2, 3. So this is center, obviously. So if we come up here, this is my center point. So everywhere that I have, I'm trying to hit the down key and wondering why I keep moving. Duh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's 6. So the inner, these inner ones was set to 5, a radius, and now we're at 6. However, I wonder what happens if I go, let's do some cheating here. Let's mark that with a 1, and we're going to look up. If I do a cylinder, And we go 3 with a top radius of 3, length 1 of cobblestone, hollow cylinder. How is that going to... Very cool. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Ow. I am just having a rough time of this. This is supposed to be 1, 2, 3. This is supposed to be stone. Default cobble. Default cobble. Stone brick. Okay, I'm on it. 1, 2, 3. And then it goes out one more. So I have to clear this row here. And this, oh. Ah. That's why it did that. Because this is the original row, so I have to go one more. No problem. And this is going to have to be cleared anyway because it's going to interfere with the tower top. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we are at where we're supposed to be. What the idea between this tower is that you have an intersection here and you have a walkway that's going to go all the way around the tower. And I could do various things with this outer wall. I don't know how good this is going to look, but you know what? We are not going to be able to tell until I do something with it. So, yeah. I'm going to bring this 2, 3, 4. We'll put some windows in a minute. And then that'll start the actual roof, which will go out to the outer rim. I'm going to pull that off. I do not have a clue yet. This is why it takes me so long to build. So you figure 369 feet or 3 meters. How do I want to do this? What I was thinking about, that's going to pull it up a little. Oh, I like that. That'll work. That'll work because underneath here, we're going to do a couple. This is actually going to be the roof. But if you're going to build something, you might as well enjoy it, I guess. What did I use there? The only thing wrong with this texture pack. Oh, what was that? Oh, cool. It's still in there. The only drawback to this mashup of the texture pack is that the cobble and the stairs do not have a big difference in. They don't have a big difference in. Oh no, that's got to be stone brick. Okay, these. Oh, I'm missing some. I'm sitting there going, why is that missing? There we go. Trying to figure that out. I'm messing up. I'm messing up my own. Did I put them over here yet? No, I didn't. I don't know. This is all trial and error. I have no idea how this is going to look. But you never know until you do it. And the great thing about this is, if you mess up, it can be wiped out within a second. So now we got that up there. And let's go here. These are the outer parts, inner parts. I know I'm making a mistake somewhere, but it doesn't matter. Oh no, that goes there. And there and there. That 2, 3. Gonna be a doorway. All right. So that puts that on there. Something's wrong. There we go. So now I have to make a transition out one. Get back there. So now I have to make a transition out. So if you're on guard duty here, you have this nice roof overlooking, and I have to do crenellations and stuff like that. And yes, I know this is a vulnerability to anything that's in the back here. What are you going to do? I don't know. Oh, the last comment was on the Digtron and Advanced Trains episode 106. And I don't really know why. I don't know what the comment is supposed to be, but it's basically a swear word. Describing that the only word in the video or in the description of the comment is poop. But the swear word version of it. I'm not going to swear because I'll be demonetized. And this is a family friendly channel. I don't know if that's the new slang for, that the video was cool. And then somebody liked it. All right. It's constructive criticism, I guess. But thank you for watching. I do appreciate that. So now I got to figure out a roof. And one thing that I could do is, this is why I like using the cylinders. So, because it's kind of hard to make a mistake. What is that? Oh, so we need 6. And do we want cobblestone? I don't know. I can. Okay, so that should have made it out to the original. Oh, I know what's wrong, because this is where the roof is going to go on. So I need to fill this in. Actually, I should have done that down one. How's that going to look? I think once the roof gets on there, it'll be all right. So let's start filling this in, because this episode is getting, it's going to be getting too long. I think I found a happy medium, about 30 to 37 minutes. And that seems to, this area up here is not going to matter because it's going to be covered by a roof. And then I got to figure out my roof. So for right now, then what we're going to do is we are going to use cobblestone. You see, I could do that, but I won't. We'll just do this. And I could have used a more contrasting block, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, we're going to wrap this up shortly after I finish putting this in. I like the idea. I don't want to use the same towers that I've used everywhere else. There's no, that I know. I understand the point of consistency, but I have three castle sides. Now I'm liking the way that looks, and then now I'm going to start the roof on the top. So there you have it. That is going to be. Now I'm going to use stone brick inside here. That is going to be 2, 3, and I picked. Oh my gosh, cobblestone stair. Gee. So we have a doorway, and we're going to have windows. This is going to be where the guards sleep, or they do a lot of things in there. I like that. I do. It's going to need a band around here. It should be a little bigger. That's the problem that I had with the other towers, is the proportional. So I'm going to spruce up this area and make this real elegant, even though this is the business side. So that is the business side of the castle. This is where they're going to trade merchandise and farming supplies and stuff like that. And coming from this little part of the village up here, there's going to be houses along the way here and buildings. So this area is going to be sparse in houses, but there's going to be I'm going to have a couple buildings here with a garden and the path to the other side of the kingdom. There's going to be a balcony and hill house in the side of the hill. We're going to have a couple buildings over here, and then it's going to purposely thin out. And then do something with this area over here and the edge of winter, another wall and stuff. And then the tower house will be up here, and that'll take care of that. Then over here, we come down, and this is where it gets more densely population, because this is like the inner workings of the city. And then we have the public part of the castle, where this is where all the celebrations and all the theater and theatrics go on, and the beautiful gardens for all the people to enjoy. We have the seaport. We have a farming community. We have the kingdom's right-hand person, which is me. I'm also the king. And we have the workhouse for the mines, which have to be finished. There's 2 mines here. And then off in this area, there's going to be a couple houses thrown in, like they're deep in the forest. Because there is going to be stuff along this ravine to help protect the kingdom. And that'll work. And if you see what I'm saying about the towers, like these towers could have probably been made to be, because if you look at the height of the tower and then the top part, all my towers seem to suffer from, except for these. These are in more proportion. They're bigger, but they're also harder to decorate. Well, actually not really. That's wrong, because they should be easier to decorate because there's more space. You can do a lot more. So, and then you have that tower with the wimpy hat. I'm going to go with this because of the design. And what I'm going to do is, after I finish this tower and the roof, it's going to be copied over onto the other tower, because I do find that when you make mistakes, or when you try to build two towers symmetrically, and you just try to do it off of memory, there's a lot of added blocks on these roofs, and it makes it really hard to keep them the same. And this bothers me that the library and the King's Royal Garden and the Tree of Life is not centered into the hill, but we can't have everything. Yeah, so that's going to do it. I'm digging that design. And I'm going to do some more stuff here with some bricks. I purposely did this so you could see it at night. So we're going to go over here and do a walk back. As we end, there's a firefly up there. Cool. I'm going to do some more things with those fireflies. Wow, the sky is glitching out. How nice. This place looks absolutely phenomenal at night, and that's one of my criteria that, you know, it has to have some sort of realism. However, it has to look good at night. So you have this kind of village area here, the city area, that's all lit up. Yeah. And I walked into the fireplaces, everything's nice. I got to do the interiors on these buildings. But in modern time, it's easier to do modern because, you know, you could have a house with a high-tech kitchen and high-tech this and that and a high-tech garage. But you got to understand, medieval time, they didn't have much. What? They had a custom wagon for their, yeah, it's going to look cool. They had a custom wagon for their, in their garage. I got to put some more light over here. And I really got to get trees put in. I really have to start working on the landscaping because even though this area looks great, and I've been doing little touch-ups like changing the windows and stuff, even though this area, it works, and I haven't forgotten about the custom tree yet. I'm working on a design for said custom tree. So there you have it. We are back. We're back in cook some food here as I take a seat and look around to my house. This is a cool house. It's not as elaborate as other houses, but it's just cool. I don't know why. It feels real cozy. That was one of the things that made this house so appealing. You have this little office over here, and then you have a whole second floor. And go out onto your little balcony overlooking the edge of the town, eating your mutton. All right, so that's going to do it. Thank you very much for watching. And hopefully in the next episodes, we'll get some more progress done, but because of internet problems and because of work schedules and school finally getting out, I'll actually be able to sleep now. So go from there and finally catch up on everything. And I gotta hit the modern world. I gotta start doing some more of the downtown area. So that's coming up. I'm gonna try to go back to 2 videos a week, or have something, a live broadcast, doing something, a live stream of that. So thank you very much for watching. And yeah, until the next video, goodbye.